Hey there, wonderful members of our Social Security community. If you've been feeling the squeeze from rising prices and wondering when some real financial relief might come your way, I've got some breaking news that you'll want to hear about. The Biden administration has just announced a significant relief payment of $4,800 that could be hitting the bank accounts of millions of Social Security and SSDI recipients before January 15th. And trust me, this isn't just another vague promise. I've dug deep into the details of this program, and I'm here to share exactly what you need to know. You know, in my years of covering Social Security news and benefits, I've rarely seen a relief payment this substantial being rolled out so quickly. This $4,800 payment is specifically designed to help those who depend on Social Security and SSDI navigate through these challenging economic times. What makes this particularly interesting is how it differs from previous relief programs. The distribution method, eligibility requirements, and timeline are all unique, and I'll be breaking down every single detail you need to understand. Before I dive into the specifics of who qualifies and exactly when you can expect to see this money in your account, I want to make sure you're set up to receive all our upcoming updates about this payment and other benefit changes. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You really don't want to miss any updates about this significant relief payment. Also, go ahead and give this video a quick thumbs up if you're already finding this information helpful. And here's something important. Drop your state in the comments below because the rollout schedule actually varies by location, and I'll be addressing specific state-related questions throughout this video. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of this $4,800 relief payment and make sure you're fully prepared to receive what you're entitled to. Let me start by explaining exactly how this $4,800 relief payment will work. The Biden administration has structured this program differently from previous relief efforts, focusing specifically on providing substantial support to Social Security and SSDI recipients who've been hit hardest by recent economic challenges. This isn't just a one-time payment. It's actually being distributed in two installments of $2,400 each, with the first payment scheduled to hit bank accounts before January 15th and the second following approximately 30 days later. What makes this relief payment particularly noteworthy is how it's being integrated with existing Social Security payment systems. The administration has worked closely with the Social Security Administration to streamline the distribution process, ensuring that eligible recipients won't need to fill out any additional paperwork or applications. If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits or SSDI, you're already in the system and will be automatically evaluated for eligibility. This automated approach is designed to prevent any delays or complications that we've seen with previous relief programs. Now, let's talk about the eligibility requirements, which are more straightforward than previous programs. The primary focus is on individuals who receive Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI, or both. Unlike previous relief payments, there isn't a complicated income threshold system. Instead, the government is looking at your current benefit status and the impact of recent inflation on your fixed income. This means if you're currently receiving benefits, there's a very good chance you'll qualify for this relief payment. One aspect that's particularly important to understand is the timing of these deposits. The administration has created a systematic rollout schedule based on the last four digits of recipients' Social Security numbers. This organized approach helps prevent system overload and ensures smooth processing of payments. For those whose Social Security numbers end in 0 to 2500, you'll be in the first wave of payments, expected to hit accounts between January 10th and 12th. The rollout will continue in numerical order, with everyone who qualifies receiving their first payment by January 15th. Here's something crucial that many people don't realize about these relief payments. They won't affect your regular monthly benefits or any other government assistance you might be receiving. This $4,800 is completely separate from your normal Social Security or SSDI payments. It won't count as income for purposes of determining eligibility for other benefit programs, and it won't affect your tax situation for the upcoming year. This was specifically designed to provide pure relief without any hidden complications or drawbacks. For those of you who receive your monthly benefits through direct deposit, that's exactly how you'll receive these relief payments. the money will be deposited directly into the same account where you currently receive your benefits. If you receive paper checks for your regular benefits, you'll receive these relief payments the same way. However, if you've been thinking about switching to direct deposit, now might be the perfect time to make that change to ensure you receive your relief payment as quickly as possible. Let's address something that's causing some concern among our community. What happens if you receive both Social Security retirement benefits and SSDI? Good news, you won't have to choose between one or the other. If you receive both types of benefits, you'll still be eligible for the full $4,800 relief payment. The administration has made it clear that this relief is meant to help all beneficiaries, regardless of which specific benefits they receive. I want to touch on an important point about married couples where both spouses receive benefits. Each eligible individual will receive their own relief payment. This means if both you and your spouse receive Social Security benefits, your household could receive a total of $9,600 in relief payments, $4,800 each. This is particularly significant for households managing on fixed incomes and dealing with increased living costs. Now, let's discuss what you should do while waiting for your payment. First, make sure your direct deposit information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. If there have been any recent changes to your bank account, now is the time to update that information. You can do this easily through your My Social Security account online or by calling the Social Security Administration directly. Don't wait until the last minute to make these updates. Any changes need time to process in the system. Here's something important that many people aren't aware of. The government has set up a special online portal where you can track the status of your relief payment. This portal will go live on January 8th, and you'll be able to see exactly when your payment is scheduled to be deposited. You'll need your Social Security number and some basic information to access the portal, but it's a straightforward process that gives you peace of mind about when your money will arrive. Let's talk about some practical considerations for when you receive this money. While everyone's situation is different, financial advisors are suggesting some smart ways to use these funds. Consider setting aside a portion for any upcoming medical expenses or prescription costs. Some people might want to use it to catch up on utility bills or make necessary home repairs they've been putting off. Others might choose to build up their emergency savings, especially given the uncertain economic climate. One concern that's been raised is about scammers trying to take advantage of this situation. Remember, no one from the government will ever call, email, or text you asking for personal information or payment to process your relief payment. The government already has all the information they need. If anyone contacts you claiming you need to pay a fee or provide personal information to receive your payment, it's definitely a scam. Report any suspicious contacts to the Social Security Administration's fraud hotline immediately. For those of you helping to manage finances for a family member who receives benefits, there are some specific things you need to know. If you're a designated representative payee, these relief payments will be deposited into the account you use for managing the beneficiary's funds. The same rules apply about using the money for the beneficiary's needs and keeping appropriate records. The Social Security Administration has provided clear guidelines about handling these payments responsibly. Let's address another common question. What happens if you recently started receiving Social Security or SSDI benefits? The good news is that if you began receiving benefits anytime before December 1st, 2024, you'll still be eligible for these relief payments. The system will automatically include new beneficiaries who came on board before that cutoff date. This ensures that recent retirees and new SSDI recipients aren't left out of this important financial support. Many people are asking about how these relief payments might affect other benefits they receive, such as Medicare, Medicaid, or SNAP benefits. The administration has been very clear on this point. These payments will not count as income or resources for any other federal or state benefit program. This means receiving this relief payment won't jeopardize any other assistance you currently receive. This protection was specifically included to ensure that recipients can use this money without worrying about losing other crucial benefits. Looking ahead, there are already discussions about potential additional relief payments later in the year. While nothing is confirmed yet, lawmakers are recognizing that fixed income recipients might need ongoing support as the economy continues to adjust. I'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and will update you as soon as any new information becomes available. This is exactly why staying connected with our channel is so important. The situation is constantly evolving.